the speedster 𝗬𝗲. Here he comes. Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer scores! What a shot! What a shot!
The reason we pursued Nick is just the type of person he is, the type of family that he comes from. I think both the illness and the injury, it's only made Nick stronger.
His first year of junior, Chicago Steel, got a call that he was feeling pretty ill, very high fever.
He told me how high his temperature was, and I said, no, you need to get to a hospital.
They were saying, listen, we're very concerned. We'd like to do a spinal tap. He had an enlarged spleen, enlarged liver.
They tested me for everything. It ended up going undiagnosed, and they didn't really know what was wrong, just some very uncommon virus. That took me out for about 2 months. We were playing Team USA. It was going to be my first game. Got on my first shift of the game, and I was coming down the wall and was going to like seal a guy, and he kind of toe picked, fell forward, and his legs swung up, and then he kind of cut me.
It was deep, it was thick, and it was so, it was right on his face.
I knew it was bad when it just like wouldn't stop bleeding. Like they bandaged me up and I looked like a mummy, and it just kept like gushing out.
I remember getting a call around 11 o'clock. They would do the best that they could. Now, of course, you're becoming very emotional when you're starting to hear those types of things.
Horrible, rainy, thunderous night in Toronto. Michael hops in a car.
She says, what are you doing? And I'm like, he's on an operating table. They're talking about blood transfusions. Maybe he needs my blood, I don't know. I was really thinking more about, is this kid going to be alive, as opposed to worrying about how much movement he may or may not have in his face.
It missed the nerve in my face by 1 millimeter, which would have paralyzed the left side of my face.
They were in surgery for 2 or 3 hours. I think I heard 150 to 175 stitches.
I realized like how lucky I truly was, considering everything, because it could have been a lot worse.
Although he's his younger brother, Nick's been like a guardian for Matthew from a young age. Matthew was born with a condition called Prader-Willi syndrome. And Prader-Willi syndrome really has 2 main elements to it that produce challenges. Hypotonia is low muscle tone, and that really started from birth. And hypophagia is missing the gene that tells them that they're content from an appetite standpoint, so that they're full.
Matthew is an absolute gem. He has done so well comparative to what we were initially given for long-term of what we may be dealing with.
For him to be able to like battle through what he's had to go through as a kid and still to this day has just been awesome to see, and it definitely motivates me to keep wanting to work and put the effort in every single day. Matty's the man. He loves Michigan.
Loves to throw the pucks on the ice. Sometimes a little challenging in how he does it. He's hit a referee a few times.
Lots of fun. Pretty amazing. Going on the bench, getting the boys fired up.
If he can be as happy as he is, like you can be happy as well. So he's truly an inspiration to me.
Initially, Prader-Willi children had a life expectancy of like 20. He's 22 years old, and as far as I'm concerned, he's going to outlive a lot of people, so he's a pretty special guy.
Nicholas has such an incredible appreciation of the gifts that he's been given, but also understanding the support that he is there for his brother.
Love him a lot. A lot.
What I get to do on a daily basis, I'm sure he wishes he could do, and I truly respect him. I love him so much, and I don't think I'd be where I am without him.